sun not showing its face just yet. Here we are to the north of Newport, way north of Newport, into Monmouthshire. Only about 5 miles north of Newport actually. And here we are at a village called Llandegfedd. Llandegfedd is famous for its reservoir, and there it is with the mist just rising from it. Once again, it's early morning. And you can just about make out the pump station there for the reservoir at the top of the hill. And it is that early that we still have a moon in the sky. The skies are looking beautiful and red, which means very soon we should get the sunshine with us. Okay, Otis, you ready for a walk? Otis, yay, come on, let's go. Well, he's on a lead at the moment because, as you guessed, we're in a field. And in the field we have lots of sheep. So Otis is being a good boy and he's staying tethered. Come on, boy. Well, we didn't walk it from Newport. We parked the car just up the way here. It's a North Reservoir car park, Llandegfedd Reservoir car park, which is just slightly south of Collie. But before we get anywhere near the reservoir, we got to head through. Come on, Otis. We got to head through the fields of sheep, and yep, head down towards the Woodland Park Golf Club sort of area, which is where we'll enter into the woodlands and head down towards the sailing club sort of direction from there. Okay, well, there's two sort of footpaths meandering away from each other. I think we'll take this one. It looks a bit more prominent, and I can just about make out another footpath sign there in the distance. Yep, let's head this way. Oh, Otis, lead the way. And in the distance there, just about make out part of the sailing club. It's split into several areas. That's one part of the sailing club, I believe, at Llandegfedd Reservoir. Okay, I think it's now a water sports centre actually. It used to be just called a sailing club. And we're definitely on the right path. Well done, Otis. Lead on. Okay, well, in the distance there I see a gate, and I also see a footpath sign, which is good. I also hear sheep in the next field. Let's just evaluate if this path is isolated from the field. Looks like it might be because it's gated. Eastern picnic area. I think that's where we're heading, Otis. Okay, I think you're safe to be let off the lead now, Otis. Wait, wait. Come here. Come here. Oh, yes, you will. Come here. Let me unclip you. No, you're going to be a good boy. You're going to be a good boy and wait. There you go. One free dog. Nope, he's not for sale. Not that sort of free. You can hear the sheep in the next pound. I've just had a look along here and there's fencing to our left. 2 rows of fencing actually, so. And also to our left here we've got the behind the trees, you've got the Woodland or Wood Lake Park Golf Club, I believe. And this path, by the looks of it, is about a mile long, so use a bit of camera trickery, we'll shorten it down. Otis, not too far ahead. You slow down, wait for me. Disappear into the darkness there. That's a good boy. You wait there. Oh, okay. Does that path go up that way? Have we got to walk up that way, Otis? No. We'll walk this way. Oh well, just while we're not going across the fence. Let's keep going, Otis. I'm surprised you haven't picked up a stick, Otis. There we go. Now he looks like an Otis. Good boy. Come on, just go zoom around the field. He's gone. Nice big patch of open grass here for him to have a run on. Otis, not too far. That's a good boy. Waiting with his stick. Okay, pitch and putt. You wait there. Wow. Can't get over how low the reservoir is. We certainly need a lot of rain. We'll carry on up to the hill a little bit and I'll tell you a story about the sunken village beneath the calm waters of Llandegfedd Reservoir. So there used to be a small village of 7 properties and all were taken over with compulsory purchase order, and the farmers and families just had to fight for the money that was owed to them as well, which was terrible. So the small community was built around a little brook called Soar Brook, which is now right in the centre of the reservoir, and yep, that's where it's been flooded from. Now, if I remember rightly, up here there's some plaques and information boards. So we'll just womble up and take a look. In the background there you can see the hills of Mynydd Mine, which lead on to Tumbalum. And for those requesting us to walk up Tumbalum, well, you've missed the video. It happened a few days ago now. And here we are. Let's have a look. Wow. Well, these used to be notice boards. Up there are still some. So let's head over to this one here and start. There you go. Welcome to Llandegfedd Reservoir, one of the most modern in Wales and also one of the busiest. The main function of the reservoir is to supply drinking water to homes and industries of Pontypool, Cwmbran, Risca and Rogerstone, and also to large areas of Newport and Cardiff. Only a small proportion of the water of the reservoir comes from rainfall within the catchment area, approximately 3% in fact. The remaining 97% is pumped by way of underground pipelines from the River Usk, some 3.5 miles away. The water enters the reservoir from the northern end, which is where we were just now, and before the water reaches your house it must be first treated to ensure it is pure and wholesome. Just having a mini zoomy here. There we go. So the water is taken from the reservoir, drawn off via the tower, through pipelines beneath the dam, and through the Sawbrook pumping station, from where it is raised to the water treatment works, which you can see at the hilltop opposite. I'll just zoom in on the water treatment centre. There we go, in the pump house. There we go. A little location map to show where we are. Here's Newport. Here's Llandegfedd Reservoir. And here's the River Usk, where it's piped through. Now there's lots of information here on how to treat water to make it drinkable. I am literally just going to pan through to let you have a look. If you want to, you can stop and have a read yourselves. And here we are, picnic areas and footpaths. This is the most popular part of the facilities really of Llandegford. The wonderful picnic areas and the footpaths. And there's some 20 miles of footpath that spread around the circulation of the reservoir itself. It's absolutely amazing. I'll just show you where we started. We've started here at Mount Zion, and that's where we've parked the car, and we've wandered down the footpath right the way along, and we're now at the Usk Point picnic area, which is all part of the eastern picnic area as well. So there we go. I'll just pan out, and my intention is now to head down, walk right the way around. Before we do that though, just notice some new signs. We'll head down and have a little read. Okay, Otis, you ready? Let's go. Okay, well, here we are. This is a better plaque, all in all. There we go. Perfectly shows where we've headed from and to. Doesn't quite show the church where we're parked at, which is up here. And we've followed some little path right the way down to join the northern end of the walk. And we are now roughly here. Absolutely fantastic. So what does Llandegford offer now? Our visitor centre is a great place to start your visit today. Enjoy panoramic views across the water from our Lakeside Cafe. Choose a slice of cake, delicious breakfast, or even a prepared lunch from our seasonal menu. Fantastic. And the car park is open from 9 AM. Well, it's not even quite sunrise yet. We're looking to the east. It must have risen because we've got lovely blue skies and contrails. Look at all those contrails. And one coming in directly above us. Amazing. This must be the crossover point for all aircraft. Absolutely amazing. Okay, Otis, we might as well continue. Yep, and the car park ticket machine's not even running as yet. Too early for that as well. Well, this is all new. These paths weren't here the last time I was up here, which is quite a few years ago now. Yep, it's going to be interesting to see what they've done with the place. There's lots of lively squirrels about this morning. Otis is just going off to investigate them. This way, Otis. Well, I guess there's some sort of angle where you can view this fish in its entirety. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. One big pike, I guess. Very good. Otis, this way. Come on, stick to the path, up this way. It's a good boy. Oh, he's going to check on the pike again. Okay. Oh, no, he's got his stick. Well done. Oh, I'm guessing that pike represents the the 40-pounder caught in 1950. Otis, this way. Okay, let's have a little look at 1960s and now. And they've got a miniature mini golf here as well. Okay, that's pretty cool, isn't it? So the reservoir is an earth dam rather than a concrete one. A cutout trench was dug across the valley and filled with concrete to create the wall. The clay was then laid either side of the wall to create a waterproof core, and the soil spread and compacted either side of the clay. This was repeated layer by layer until the dam reached its full height in order to withstand the huge pressure and weight of the water. The base of the dam is much wider than the top. And here we are. So that's what it's like today. And this is building of the dam on the Llandegfedd Reservoir. And well, it produces 434-acre water supply reservoir. Oh, so it doesn't say how much it produces, it's just the area. Okay. Otis going to play golf? No, Otis, this way. Come on. And as if by magic, Otis is now on his lead. Just in time for the dog welcome sign. Otis, you've got to be careful. Only well-behaved dogs are welcome at Llandegfedd Lake, but to protect the wildlife and neighbouring from animals, please keep them on the lead out of the water and pick up their waste. Well, that's exactly what we've just done. And we're going to head down towards the waterside now. Treat. You would, there you go. Good boy. Go on then. I'm on my way. Brilliant. Well, they've got activities for everybody on land and water. So you've got kayaking and sailing, and they've even got archery a bit further on. All this never used to be accessible, so it's great that they've opened up and let us use this. We've got the main footpath that runs through the yacht or the sailing club. Keep your dogs on the lead though. We will. Sweet. And we've got archery up there as well, Otis. And another passenger jet flying overhead. This way, Otis. Come on. Good boy. Oh yes, the slipways have had to grow and grow and grow. Let's see how low. Well, the slipway here is not quite long enough, is it, to reach the level of the lake at the moment. Wouldn't be surprised if we could make out the buildings that are submerged in the lake. And this is just another reiteration, I think, of what we saw earlier. And this is the main water sports centre. Nice to see that they're RYA registered. So I guess if you want to do your powerboat level 1 and level 2 training, you can do that here as well. Saying that because down there are lots of powerboats, and And as a club, or an organisation even, before you went out on those, it would be advisable to have at least your powerboat level 1. This way, Otis. As I said, it's amazing that you're allowed to walk over here now. Thank you very much to the Water Sports Centre for allowing the public over this way, and for providing some of the signage. And here we're heading over towards the signalling station. Signalling station is where they raise the flags to indicate different parts of a sailing race and of any hazards that there are. Let's just take a look at the sign, Otis. More plaques. So look out for the otters, the grass snakes, the bats, and Mr. Badger. Where you can still see some mist there just above the lake. I thought all that would have been steamed away by now. And from here you might be able to make out the church where we've parked. Otis, away from the edge. It's quite a steep drop there, Otis. Not quite. But the sun is just reflecting off the clouds. Hopefully we'll get a bit of a sun. We'll be able to see the sun sometime. And this is the signalling station, affiliated this year with the RYA. Well, it looks like they got a VHF radio here as well. And the race instructions. Okay, Otis, this way. Okay, well, we're going to head back down whence we came, and we're going to walk along the wall and right the way around the other side of the reservoir. So we'll disappear for a moment. We'll catch you in about 3 seconds in camera time. Well, there, that's us leaving the Water Sports Centre. Somebody jogging up the hill, don't fancy that at all. And we're going to follow the road around as far as we can before meandering through the woods and heading north to the Llandegfedd Northern Car Park. Crossover, Otis, good boy. Now you've got to keep your eyes and wits about you along here. All this rubbish people have just chucked out. This way, Otis. It's not a very busy road, but especially at 6:30 in the morning. So it's worth keeping your eyes peeled. Yes, I just checked the clock and it's just gone 7:15 actually. That beautiful view, absolutely. You can see the work there being done on the tower. and I'm just going to pan around because I can feel the sun on my back. There she is. She's appeared amongst the trees. Good morning. Good morning, sunshine. Oh, look at this. Rubbish bin here, empty, and the rubbish has been strewn over the floor. No, leave it, Otis. It's not nice. Look at this. Right next to a rubbish bin. It does get me annoyed. Especially when the council go to great efforts to place rubbish bins, even in remote areas. There we go. Whinge over. That's a good boy. Stay on the path, Otis, as much as we can. That's a good boy. There's not really much of a path here, is there? You have to walk ahead of me. Stay on the path, though. Otis, over here. Otis, over here. Good boy. Of course, this is why the reservoir is low on water, isn't it? The works that are going on, so they've drained it essentially so that the work on the tower can be performed. Because I was thinking earlier that it was due to lack of rainfall, but it certainly isn't, because, as it said, the higher percentage of water is pumped from the River Usk and not reliant on rainfall. And the beautiful sunshine coming through and reflecting off the lake. What more could we ask, Otis? Yeah, a little view down along the tower. So this is where the water is pumped out and fed straight up the hill to the pump station. Perhaps we'll take a little walk up and have a look. We might have to go past there actually, Otis. It's a good boy. You sit on the grass verge. He doesn't know what a grass verge is, but it's, there we go. Well, we have to follow the road now for about half a mile, and then up the hill. I think we go past this pump station actually as we climb the hill, so we got that ahead of us. Come on, Otis. I'll walk on the road then. You stay on the pavement, I'll walk on the road. Yes, you want it all, I know. Come on, Otis. Good boy. So from looking at the plaques there, I think it's easy to say that it's mainly rainbow trout, bream, brown trout, roach, pike and perch that are caught in this reservoir. And a little bit of oddball sort of information. Yeah, I remember a 46-pound fish being caught here on a lure back in October 1992 by Roy Lewis. Yeah, somebody I know in one of the local clubs, but I can't remember for the life of me what fish it was. And it looks like the road pulls away from the banks of the reservoir along here. Sorry, but I've got to go back to the sunrise. I'm absolutely fascinated by it. Oh, beautiful. Look at that reflection as well. See if I can change exposure, zoom in on the sun. Fantastic. I love it. Okay, Mr. Sunrise. See you later on. And up the hill we go, Otis. Let's go. And coming up on our right is the pump station. This is where the water is pumped up the hill from the reservoir. I guess the treatment station's up here as well. Don't see any signs though, so we'll just... This way, Otis. Well, we've left the pump station well behind now, and just headed in towards the woodlands. Look out for the directions. Okay. Reservoir trail to the right. Well, I've been pausing the video a lot as we're travelling through the woods and along different lanes. They get a bit monotonous. Just looking for the right track to head off to find the car. And this looks like a bird hide coming up ahead. Yep, it sure is. Okay. I don't remember seeing that earlier. I think we're heading down towards the stream, Otis. We've already passed over the Sore Brook, so perhaps this is I can hear a rush of water here. It must be the stream from that feeds in from the River Usk. Through the rapids. Oh, look at this. That would carry you away, Otis, if you went down there. This is one of the feeds from the river going into the reservoir. Actually amazing. Well, we're finally making it nearer to the car. We've got a great view here of the pump station, looking south from this northern area. So we're almost at the northern car park, and you can see the tower, and you can, in the distance, you can see Llandegfedd Sailing Club, and the area we've walked around. What do you think, Otis? And here we are, back where we started. So we did a 4 clockwise march around. There's the pump station. Back through the woodlands. That was pretty laborious. Back to here. What do you think, Otis? You enjoy that? Okay, well, if you enjoyed the video, please click the like button. Don't forget, please subscribe and leave some comments. Always welcome. Until the next edition of Adventures with Otis, we'll say cheerio. Bye.